Holly McKhann here, excited to introduce you to Family Assistance Ministries, also short FAM. And I'm so excited to introduce you to Elizabeth Andrade, who is the CEO of FAM, and to let you know all about this amazing organization and how it helps the community and how you can help it. So with that, welcome Elizabeth, and tell us all about FAM.
Thank you so much, Holly. So Family Assistance Ministries is a 501c3 high impact organization serving the South Orange County region. We exist to prevent and end hunger and homelessness in our community. We have been here for 22 years with that same mission, and we couldn't do this work without the community members who support us.
Well, that is so fantastic. So it helps people get food, and then also what are the other services? I think you mentioned rental assistance as well.
Absolutely. So we do have a large food pantry that supports those in need of food and support other services as well. Rental assistance. Rental assistance has been a high need for many years, but with COVID, we have seen people lose their jobs, decrease their income, and they need support with keeping their housing, keeping a roof over their heads. So rental assistance is a pillar program that we offer, and we couldn't do that without the partnership of the County of Orange with their new program, as well as the community members and the generous donors.
That's awesome. So if someone is in need, either they're hungry or they need help with homelessness and rental assistance, what is the procedure, and do they have to qualify, or can they just walk up and take some food today? How does that work?
We do make it easy for folks to qualify, but they do have to qualify. So income verification is important, as well as residency. We want to make sure that they are living in this area, because if they're not, then we can connect them to other resources that are closer to them. Being able to provide the verification that qualifies them is important, and we have trained case managers here to help support them. We know that food sometimes is a symptom of a need. They may need food today, but really the root cause is more economic, and we want to help support them in understanding what is their opportunity to increase their income, how can they decrease their expenses. It's about budgeting, it's about being proactive, and it's about connecting them to the resources that are going to help them be the most successful.
So it sounds to me like you're not just putting a Band-Aid on a problem, you are helping people become self-sufficient and independent and work their way out of the need for your services. Is that right?
That's exactly it. The one phrase that I'll say is we want to work our way out of business. And that's truly what we mean. We want there to be no more need, and we do that while building strong communities, building the strength of the people that reside in this community. And we all have our natural strengths, and we use that. We leverage that through and through.
That is fantastic. So how many employees do you have here at your service center, and then how many volunteers about?
Absolutely. So we are a staff of 39 staff members. So 39 staff members help support everything from the frontline verification process through answering phones to accounting. I mean, we are, you can consider us a small business per se. So there are a lot of functions in that, but we could not do this work to this capacity without our dedicated volunteers. We see hundreds of volunteers come through the front door here every single week. And they have been with us for many years, some who have been introduced to FAM on a recent basis and fall in love with what we do and the ability to directly connect with their community.
And what do volunteers do? What can a volunteer do to help you?
Absolutely. So volunteers can come in and they can help us answer the front desk phone. That's where the clients call in and request services. And so that is a simple way to come in and help us. It provides great relief. And we want people experiencing a crisis to get an answer to their call. That's super important to the way that we operate. They can help support the food pantry by receiving the food that's coming in daily, sorting that, making sure that it's quality food that's going out. They can help us package meals and get that out to the people who are driving through our food pantry. There is just a variety of special projects that are always needed. And so if there is a will to help, if there's some hours a week that somebody can come in and help us, we will find a meaningful position for them.
That's so wonderful. It's such an efficient run organization, as we saw when we walked through, that we can see that food is not wasted, and the time, talent, and energy of your volunteers and your staff is not wasted. Very well done. So let's talk about what someone in need, what they can get for food. Like, how much food can they get at a time? And is there things like diapers and formulas and pet food and things like that?
Absolutely. So we serve about 25,000 individuals on a monthly basis.
Wow.
So that is a lot of people. We are fortunate to partner with grocery stores and food banks and just the community who donates to us to ensure that everybody gets quality and diverse food. So a household will receive about 100 pounds of food when they drive through, and that is made up of fresh veggies and fruits, meats and breads and eggs, and just enough for them to really make it through that tough stretch for them. In addition, we are the South Orange County Diaper Bank, which means that we have diapers on hand. That is an expensive part of a family's household expenses, and we want to make sure that we're supporting them with that. And so a family can get up to 65 diapers a month, and we help with that as well. We have formula back there, and then a unique feature is that we do offer pet food, dog and cat food, to the households that are in need, and that is to help support that household really holistically. A pet is a support system for many during tough times, and typically folks would give them their food to feed the animal, and that's not healthy for the pet. It's not good for the person receiving the food. It's not a good use of that resource. And so we want to make sure that the babies to the dogs to the cats and the individual in the household, they all get what they need.
That is so wonderful. And I know a pet, especially to a single person that's really lonely, I mean, that is their best friend or like their child. And so it's so important and so wonderful you can support them with that too. So tell us about your funding sources, if you would. Are you supported by the government? Are you supported by private donations? How does that work?
Absolutely. So it is important. We couldn't do this work without having a reliable funding source. So we operate on a variety of funding sources. We rely heavily on the opportunities through the county, what we have offered to us. And so we partner with local government. We partner with our cities. We are an asset to serve their constituents, and so we partner closely with them. Corporate groups, there is a lot to be said about the good that corporate groups can do when they partner with FAM. And then there's the individual private donors. And the private donors, we were founded by church groups. We understand the mission that we're driving for them as well. And there's a lot of identity that the church groups find in us and we in them. And so they donate to us on a regular basis. Private individuals, it may not seem like a lot to folks to donate $20, $30, $40 a month, but for us, it makes a difference. It really, really allows us to do this work and do it to the degree that we're doing it now and the growth that we've experienced. With that, we also have events throughout the year. If people are interested, they can visit our website. That's family-assistance.org. And we have an event coming up, which is our gala. Our gala will be done virtually this year. It is being held on May 7th, and we encourage everyone and anyone who wants to learn more about FAM to join and log in. It's going to be a fun-filled event. It'll be short and sweet, no more than an hour, but it'll give you an opportunity to learn more about what we do, how we do it, to hear some client stories, and you may be encouraged to donate to us or encourage some of your family or friends to donate to us.
Yeah, what a great opportunity, and to know that, I mean, I love to donate to charities, but I always wonder like how that's working. Like, is it effective? Is it being put to use? And I can see from how you run this, it would be put to very good use. But that also begs another question. So when I want to contribute, I think, oh, should I go to the store and buy things on your wish list on your website? Or would your organization be better served if I took that money and donated it directly to you? Can you explain what is better for you? Like people like me that have the question, what should I do? Should I go buy the peanut butter and bring it over to you, or give you the money? What is better for you guys?
Absolutely, great question, and it's one that's often asked. Is I want to contribute. How do I best do that? We do keep our needs list, our wish list, updated on our website, and so if you're inclined to do that, please go out and buy the peanut butter and bring it in. Gives us a chance to say hello to you as well. We have relationships with local purchasers, and so we are able to get very discounted rates on bulk purchases, like a peanut butter kind of situation. And so $1 contributed usually can buy a couple of jars of peanut butter versus what you would be able to go buy and contribute to us. So both are welcome, but just know that we are extremely mindful of being good stewards of the donations that are provided to us, and we'll always stretch that dollar as far as we can take it.
So it sounds like you have much better buying power than me, and my money would go way further in your hands than me trying to get the sale at the grocery store.
Yes.
Okay, that's a great question that I'm sure many people had that you answered. So thank you so much for that.
Of course.
So what does the future hold in store for FAM? Where do you see it going?
So we are committed to South Orange County. We understand the need is here, and we want to, again, eradicate homelessness and hunger in this region, and we are dedicated to do that. We are continuing to take on any opportunity that we can that aligns with that mission. We have a dedicated board of directors that is completely aligned and committed, doesn't start to say how much they care and believe in the work that we're doing. And so I expect to see growth before we see an eradication of hunger and homelessness. We've got a lot of work ahead of us, but we are committed to that hard work. We are committed to ensuring that people don't go onto the streets, don't become homeless in the first place, and then for those that are homeless, that we can help move them into a place that's appropriate for them. And then hunger, it's just silly. It shouldn't exist. People should not be hungry.
Right, not with all of the food that's could have been thrown out by grocery stores. Instead, it comes to you and you distribute it and all that you do. So thank you so much for all you do for our community and your whole team. I'm just, so touched by everything that you guys are doing and how successful, and your enthusiasm and energy. It's just so exciting to see all that from you. So thank you so much for sharing all this. And I want to remind you guys too to go ahead and go to their website. Can you repeat the website one more time, Elizabeth?
Absolutely. It's www.family-assistance.org.
family-assistance.org. So go there if you know someone in need, if they need help, or if you feel so inclined to help this amazing organization in their mission to eradicate homelessness and hunger. Thanks so much for watching.